Welcome to this short video about resilience. I'm Jenny Campbell and I'm going to talk you through the results of some research that I have on personal and organisational resilience. If you want to find out more, there's more available on the website. My interest in resilience started way back when I was a senior leader in the corporate sector and having to manage proactively my energy in order to ensure a stable performance. I've subsequently found that energy is only part of the equation. In 2007, I started a first research programme into personal resilience and its links to organisational resilience. I interviewed 25 leaders across the corporate, public and entrepreneurial sectors, and I had advice from 2 psychologists. Plus I did a lot of desk research. This video will show you the results of that. Firstly, what is resilience? Well, everybody knows it's about bounce back. Traditionally, there are notions of strength, of hardiness, and to some extent resistance, pushback, ability to stand firm. But the evidence is clear that really what makes for resilience is broader than that. It's about adaptability and flexibility. It's about expecting change. All the inputs led me to coin an equation for resilience. Firstly, it's bounce back, but times the speed of that bounce back. Then, surprisingly for me, it's about energy being recovered in the system. There's almost a dynamic increase in energy as a result of the setback. There's learning about the setback and what makes you get through it, and then there's deliberate application in other contexts. So a much broader definition. Further, there's a definition of organisational resilience. That is, half of it is dependent upon the resilience of the top team. So 50% of organisational resilience is dependent upon the resilience of the top team. And then there are 6 organisational factors, almost what I would call OD factors for those of you who are in the trade. So consistency, a culture of collaboration, learning, the emotional contract that organisation has with all its staff, prioritisation to reduce workload, and a no surprise culture, so sharing the difficulties in ambiguity with staff. It's no surprise that I'm investigating this further, now with other researchers and supported by the Academy of the Executive Coaching. I'm creating a research consortium into what is team resilience. And it's dependent upon the individual's resilience clearly. So again, the results of 2009, the biggest insight was what does it make for resilience? What characteristics do people have that are resilient? And the resilience engine got born. This is made of 3 parts. 2 are stable and 1 is moving. So in the inside of the engine, what I call the internal resources, there's a power pack of beliefs, of attitudes and self-acceptance. Also stable is your purpose. What are you doing in your life? That could be a work purpose, it could be your home purpose, family, something that's meaningful. And both of these things are stable. But the engine doesn't move, of course, unless there's some oil or fuel in the tank, and that's what is coined by the adaptive capacity. That's made of 3 things: refreshing yourself, getting perspective, and pacing. And there's a real surprising result in the original research that those who are most resilient work to about a 65% capacity, and the rest of the time is spent pacing themselves, sensing what's coming down the line, considering whether it's a priority, saying no, getting perspective. So 35% or more than of their world is spent actually oiling their engine. To find out more about resilience, you can download the summary article from the original research. Or, if you'd like to get involved in this recent research into team resilience, please do get in touch. We'd be delighted to talk with you. Thank you for listening.